And I read this thing and I laughed out loud.
Yeah,
the first time I read it.
Right.
And I read it again and I laughed out loud when I read it. And I went, and I phoned up Brian. I said, are you serious? And he went, yeah. I said, is it, do I have to, what does he want me to do? He said, no, it's an offer. And I was like, you kidding me? They've offered it to me. And I was like, I was giddy because it just doesn't happen. I mean, it rarely happens. You get a script as good as that. And Ryan flew out. I was upstate New York, which I have a house upstate New York, and we Ryan flew out from LA, came up to see us. We just had our baby, so we were sort of like just trying to keep quiet up there and snuggle down a bit. And he came up, and and he knows Rach, and we just had a nice lunch and had a chat, and I just said, I know what happened was one of the first things I said to him. It says Benoit Blanc. I can't remember what the exact line was, but it said something like, with a soft, lilting Southern accent. And I just went, yes? He went, yes. And I went, really? And he went, yes. I went, okay. It was just all of these things. And I threw myself into it. I spent about, it was very quick. I think it was only like 4 months later we were shooting. It was off the ground really, really quickly, and down to Brian as well. Put in a huge amount of work to get the whole thing together, and we got it off the ground and running. But I spent 4 months solidly working on this accent because I just thought I have to get it. I have to get it. I was trying to invent something that I felt was like as real as I could possibly be. And then the cast started coming in, and it was just like Jamie and Anna, who's just like amazing, and then Mike Shannon and Chris Evans is like, I was like, oh, Chris Evans is doing it. It's like, what?
Right.
It's like, really?
It's like, the cast is
and everybody crazy. They come and bring their A game.
Yeah.
And then, we got this incredible Netflix deal that came along, which was just like, just beyond. Crazy in the sense that, sort of all part of a kind of this new world of slight uncertainty in the movie industry and sort of all these things, but something that seems solid and that we could do what we want. And Netflix are incredible because they basically said, go away, we don't need to see anything, we make the movies. Right. It was like complete trust. Right. So for us, that's the best because Ryan needs to be left alone. And then when we make the movie, we need to be left alone because he knows what he's doing. Right. And, but what are we going to do? How are we going to do it? How is it going to be? It's got to be different, but it's a whodunit. And, I was waiting again. We're waiting for the script to come in. He's very, and rightly so, doesn't want to show me anything until he's got something he feels comfortable with. Something that he can defend because, I'm going to kind of go, well, whatever, he sent me the script and I was like, okay, we got it.
Really?
Yeah, I had some notes, and he was like, "Yeah, but there's this and this and this," and I was like, "No, that's fine then. We're good to go." So then it was just casting.